It's not nice to eavesdrop, but it's fun. So let's check in on the comedy of errors at the Baxters. On the little things in life. Brought to you by Ban Roll-On, America's leading roll-on antiperspirant.
Debbie's upstairs just crying her eyes out.
Oh, what's the matter?
Oh, she's having trouble with her math. I'm afraid she takes after me in that respect. I hated arithmetic.
Mathematics is the purest science there is.
Well, I couldn't care less. It's also the hardest and the dullest.
Oh, I don't think math is dull. I never did. I liked it. What's Debbie's problem?
She can't do it. That's her problem. Goodness knows I can't help her. I thought you might take a look at her assignment.
Well, I don't approve of parents doing their children's homework.
Well, you don't have to do it, dear. You might look it over and give her some help. After all, that's what teachers are for, show students how to do things.
Well, what's her teacher doing?
Well, Debbie says everybody in her class is better at math than she is, and she feels stupid.
What is this, new math?
No, they're getting away from that. No, here's her book. You could at least look at the assignment. Here.
I've got a lodge meeting. I ought to leave right now.
Well, honey, at least look at it. It's page 48. The ones that are marked.
I don't know why you and Debbie have such a hard time understanding mathematics. I never had any trouble at all. I loved it.
Oh, good. Maybe you can give some help to her.
This one here, number 6?
If it's circled, yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the first problem.
Let's see. I've got to leave in a few minutes. I guess I can spare a little time for my Debbykins. Let's see. Well, it looks simple enough.
Well, read it. It made no sense at all to me.
Yeah, well, a boy who lives 5 miles from his school walks part way at 4 miles per hour. And then he waits 6 minutes for a school bus at a certain crossroad. The bus runs 20 miles per hour but speeds up to 30 after 5 minutes. If the boy starts from his home at 8:25 a.m. and reaches his school at 8:58, how far does he ride in the bus? How far does he ride in the bus? What grade is Debbie in?
She's a junior. Oh, I haven't even seen tonight's paper.
In high school?
Well, of course in high school. What's the matter with you? You know she's not going to college.
Well, I know. I just wondered what... never mind. Now, let's see. The boy starts at 8:25 and reaches his school at 8:58. How far does he ride in the bus?
Jordan girl's getting married. What a terrible picture of her.
You know, this isn't going to help Debbie if I do these problems.
Well, you can show her how to do them. You know, all the brides in the paper these days are having their pictures taken with their eyes looking down. Wonder why this girl didn't take off her glasses.
Let's see what the next problem is, huh?
You get the first one already, dear?
Well, I haven't got it written down. I got it in my head. I just thought I'd look them all over first.
Oh, you're so smart about these things, dear. Must be wonderful. What's the next one?
At the rate of 3 miles an hour uphill and 4 miles an hour downhill, a man can walk 60 miles in 17 hours. How much of the distance is uphill and how much is downhill? How much is uphill and how much is down? Hey, this is algebra.
Well, even I know it's algebra. What did you think it was?
Wait a minute. Let's see. 2x minus c over minus 2... No, that isn't right. Over 3 plus 2 squared... You know, these aren't going to do Debbie one darn bit of good in later life.
Well, they'll do her a lot of good tomorrow if she has them done when she gets to school.
X squared plus 2y over y squared. Why doesn't Debbie pay attention in class so she knows how to do these things?
Are they really hard, dear?
No. They're not hard, especially.
Oh.
They just... Well, let's see what the next one is. A man starts from his home to catch a train, walking at the rate of 1 yard in 1 second, and arrives 2 minutes late. If he had walked at the rate of 4 yards in 3 seconds, he would have arrived 2.5 minutes early. How far is his home from the station?
Well, at any rate, there's a man who gets some exercise walking to work. Maybe if you'd walk once in a while instead of always taking the car, dear.
It's 20 miles into town to my office.
The man in the previous problem is walking 60 miles. I don't suppose any employer wants to wait 17 hours until his employee gets to work. Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I'm sorry. You concentrate.
X equals the rate of speed. Now, he walked 1 yard in 1 second.
Oh, I think problems like that are ridiculous. I mean, you don't walk the same rate of speed all the time anyhow. Makes a difference to me if I've got on low heels, for example. I mean, I walk a lot faster than I do on higher heels, you know.
What?
Makes a difference whether you're wearing high or low heels.
I don't imagine the man in the problem's wearing high heels.
No, I don't either, but if his wife is walking with him, he might walk slower.
Does this problem say the man is out walking with his wife?
No. All right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
Okay, now, if he walks 1 yard, 1 second, X equals the rate of speed.
Makes me think of Abraham Lincoln walking 10 miles just to go to school. Can you imagine any of the kids today walking 10 miles just to get to school, huh? Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I don't think the answers are in the back of the book.
I wasn't trying to look up the answers.
Can't you do them?
Yes, of course I can do them, but not when you sit there babbling away and... Oh, I'm already due at the lodge meeting. I'm late now.
I'm sorry. I'll go up and I'll tell Debbie not to worry. She's lucky she's got such a smart daddy. Cousin Mother's pretty dumb about these things. Now, I'll be quiet. You concentrate, honey.
If the man had walked at the rate of 4 yards in 3 seconds, he would have arrived at the railroad station 2.5 minutes early. How far is his home from the station? Good Lord, I had this stuff in high school?
But where are you going?
I told you I have a lodge meeting and I'm already late.
But, Daddy, you haven't done my problem.
I will take them with me. The meeting is a dull one, but I have to be there. Now, some guy's going to talk about the traffic problem, which nobody can solve anyhow, so I'll just sit in back and work on your algebra.
But you'll be late getting home.
Listen, young lady, I am not going to do your math for you. I will do it, and then we will sit down, and I'll explain how it is done so that you thoroughly understand it.
Oh, you always get home so late from your lodge meetings.
All right. Then we'll both get up earlier in the morning.
I don't see Debbie getting up any earlier than she ordinarily does. Or you either, for that matter. I have a terrible time getting you both out of bed.
And I won't understand anything in the morning anyway. I'm just no good in the morning. I have to do my concentrating at night.
Well, Debbie, you go on back upstairs now and get your history assignment finished.
Okay.
Aren't you working on a project?
Yes, but I'm so worried about this algebra. I'll stay up until you get home, Daddy, okay? Please don't be late, okay?
Can't you get away from your lodge meeting a little earlier than usual?
Yeah, I can try.
What's the matter?
I can't do them.
But you were always marvelous, you said, at these things. Algebra and geometry.
I can't help it. I know I'm not doing them right. I don't seem to remember one darn thing. And I got all A's.
Honey, it isn't that you don't know how to do the problems.
Yes,
dear.
it is. I don't know how to do them. I'll admit it. You know, it's just been too long
No,
since
honey, that's what I mean. Debbie does this to me all the time. She asks me a question. She wants an immediate answer. And if I can't think of it right away, she's so impatient. Well, you graduated from college, she says. You should know these things right away.
Well, she's right. Otherwise, why did we get an education?
No, she isn't right at all. It isn't what you know, dear. As one of my college professors said, it's knowing where to look it up. We're not walking encyclopedias.
How do I look up how to do algebra? And actually, as I dimly recall, these are fairly simple problems.
Well, you haven't been doing them. That's all. You just have to brush up. Now, if you sat down with Debbie's algebra book and looked back to the beginning of the book and sort of brushed up a bit, it would all come back to you. It would.
Instead of going to my lodge meeting, where can I go in private to do a little reviewing where Debbie doesn't see me, doesn't know I'm frantically cramming somewhere?
Well, listen, look, the garage is heated. Go out and sit in the car.
No, she'll hear. She won't hear the car drive out or come in as though I'd been at a lodge meeting.
Honey, she keeps her radio and her little TV both on while she's studying. I don't know how the kids learn to study with the racket they have on. Well, they're supposed to be absorbing information. She'll never notice anything. But don't be in the house in case she comes downstairs.
Okay. I'll go out and sit in the car. You might bring me out some hot coffee just to keep up my morale.
All right, dear. Good luck.
Thank you. I'll need it.
Oh, Daddy, thank you.
No, I'm not giving you the answers.
Oh, I know, but you've explained it all so marvelously. You're better than my teacher. I really understand it now.
I'm no better than your teacher. You just haven't been paying much attention, have you?
Oh, well, I hate it so, Daddy. But I'll try to do the problems now that I understand things better. You will get up early and see if I'm right.
I will. I promise.
I promise, dear. I'm the one who has to drag him out of bed, Debbie. Now get to work. I'll see you in the morning. Good night, dear.
Okay, good night, Mom.
Good night, Dad. Good night, dear. Honey, you were brilliant explaining algebra to her.
Well, hardly brilliant.
Well, you sounded brilliant. And Debbie's very impressed with her daddy. As well she should be. You know, you are smart.
You're darn right I am. I married you.
Oh, you.
Honey, thanks for saving my neck.
Oh, well, I need it. And your shoulder. to lean on.
You got it. Well, lean on it.
Yes, sir, I will.
Do you think all antiperspirants are basically the same? Well, Ban Roll-On antiperspirant may just change your mind. Take effectiveness, for instance. Tests have shown that Ban Roll-On antiperspirant will actually help stop wetness better than most leading sprays. Make your own test soon. Pick up a bottle of Ban Roll-On, and you may discover what we've shown in tests. Ban Roll-On antiperspirant, proof that not all antiperspirants are created equal.
Hi, I'm trimming my little girl's hair. Mine was the same beautiful chestnut color once, before the grays started sneaking in. But I discovered Loving Care Color Lotion from Clairol. It covered my grays without changing my natural color. And it has no peroxide. Loving Care made my hair shinier and softer, too. Our hair looks almost alike now. Except mine has no bubble gum in it.
Loving Care Color Lotion from Clairol. It's good for your hair.
The Little Things in Life with Peg Lynch and Bob Dryden and Margaret Hamilton as Aunt Maggie was written by Peg Lynch, directed by Warren Somerville, audio engineer Jerry Borenstein, and has been brought to you by Loving Care Color Lotion from Clairol. I'm Charles Woods. This program comes to you from the Radio Playhouse.